After you complete your production budget, the next schedule that we want to put together is our direct materials budget. So what I'm trying to do is convert my production in units into the amount of materials that I need and the measurement that I'm using to measure per unit. So I'm going to have Royal Company direct materials budget for the quarter ended June 30th. So I'll start with my production in units. So all I need to do is just go up to my production budget and grab my required production. And now I need to see how much material I need in order to make 1 unit. So in the question it tells me that at Royal Company, 5 kilograms of material is required per unit of product. So I'll use the 5. So I'll just call this materials per unit, and that's the 5. And so now I have my production in kilograms instead of units, because that's how we're going to order our material in the proper measurement. So we're going to have the same issue that we had when we were doing our production budget, is that we'll buy material, but we probably won't use it all. So we're going to also estimate our desired ending inventory needs as well. So I'm going to add my desired ending inventory, and then that will tell me how much I need in kilograms. And then I'll subtract out my beginning inventory, and that will tell me how much materials I need to purchase in kilograms. So in the question it tells me that management wants materials on hand at the end of each month equal to 10% of the following month's production. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. So I'll put the 10% here. So 10% of the following month's production. So that would be the 230 in kilograms times 10%. Then I'll have 145,000 kilograms at 10%. Then I'll have 115,000 kilograms at 10%. And the ending inventory at June 30th is also the ending inventory at the end of the quarter, which is June 30th. So I'll just put the same number down there. And now I can add these up, and this is how much I need. So the beginning inventory is the previous month's ending inventory. Beginning inventory is the previous month's ending inventory. The beginning inventory is the previous month's ending inventory. Probably don't even need that over there. So I would need the information from March in order to calculate that, or the question will give it to me. So if I look at the question, it says that on March 31st, 13,000 kilograms of material was on hand. So I'll put that much right there, 13,000. So now what I can do is, let me fill in this information here. So for the quarter ended, the beginning inventory is the inventory on April 1st. So that's why I'm going to pick the 13,000. So now I can just add these together. And then that tells me how much materials I need to purchase in kilograms. But I do want to convert this into a dollar amount. So I'm going to figure out how much I'm paying per kilogram. And the question tells us that we're paying 40 cents per kilogram. So I'll put that in here as well. So now my total materials, if we do 140,000 times by 40 cents, that gives me 56,000. And you just do the same thing with all of them. And I'll just double underline this and then put a dollar amount. So I always put the dollar amounts at the beginning and the end of the schedule if they're dollars. In this schedule, this was in units, so that's why I didn't convert those to dollars.